Fighting here and there, we don't want it at all. Killing people today, tomorrow, we don't want it at all. And we don't want separation. You do your own, I do my own. Make you they go. No. We don't want that one.
We may quarrel and disagree, but let it be on the table of dialogue. No blood, chaos, war, violence.
Let us stand with our nation as one people.
And we must also stand for the armed forces. They are our husbands and wives. They are our brothers and sisters.
Please support the armed forces,
whose lives are always on the front line to protect our nation. Nigeria is your own, Nigeria is mine, Nigeria is our own. Our uniqueness is in our oneness.
Our oneness is our strength.
This message is from the Defense Intelligence Agency, Information Operations.
When we are asleep in the night, they are awake. When we are awake in the morning, they are still awake. In the bush, air, land, and sea. Every time, anytime, everywhere. They are our security forces. In season and out of season, standing in there for you and I, standing in there for our nation to keep Nigeria safe. Let us always support them. Let us pray for them. Let us help them to serve us better, to serve the nation better. Let us support the federal government of Nigeria. Together, we can weather the storm. For vital information, call
091 35 90 4467.
My name na Madam Happiness of Happiness Computers. With the help of our ordinary president, HP don give us HP laptop, Core i3, Core i5, Core i7 and Intel Celeron. And the price good well. We can't join fairly used laptops like the one wey our ordinary president dey use. You no go know whether na new one or fairly used. They clean well. And the price good. Make it come now, come buy your own. We have tablet for your children, for the adult. This one, where if your children do something good wey please you, you go buy dash them. Anything wey one make them study, you put them inside. And we can join some of these tablets with free mobile Wi-Fi. And this mobile Wi-Fi, 10 people fit use them in your house. You know, if you say no data again. And this mobile Wi-Fi, if you buy from us too, we can't get desktop system. We can't get the one where they call all-in-one. We can't get printer. We can't get photocopy machine. We get accessories like flash drive, external hard drive, thermal printers. Many things where we no go fit mention. When you come there, you go see them. We rent laptop, we rent desktop. We have Apple laptops, Apple desktop. We have iMac systems. We can't get phone. We get plenty television, even 10,000 naira television. We can't get basket. Anything where you pick inside that basket, now your gift to be that. Can't get your own now. Anywhere this item finish, now there the promo don't finish. So anything where we get new one, we can't get fairly used too. All these items you fit buy and sell. The place where you go can't get all these things na ground floor, Wheeland Plaza, number 20 Sefa Street, opposite Zenith Bank PLC, close to Sheraton Junction, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. Or visit our website www.happinesscomputers.com or call 081 80 37 9365 or call 081 80 37 9365.
Mama Precious, where you dey buy all these clothes wey dey fit you like this?
No be the clothes o, na the quality brazier and waist trainer wey I wear inside na im make my cloth look fine, come make me look beautiful like this.
You know me now.
For Fide shop, you go get high quality brazier, pants, waist trainers, body reshaper, post-surgical garments, BBL pillow, surgical socks, and even back to school things for your children dem.
Abeg, tell me more.
Dem dey Wuse Market bus stop now, beside Wema Bank for Lasaro Plaza, inside Abuja. Even sef, you fit search for Fide inside Google Play Store or Apple Play Store and download Fide app. Also go their website for www.fideglobal.com and sit down for your house jeje to buy online and they go deliver am to you. In fact, if you check them for Instagram for Fide Global Infinities, or for more information, you fit call them on top this number 080-3346-2789. 080-3346-2789.
The Federal Capital Territory Administration wished to bring to the notice of the FCTA pensioners under the Defined Benefit Scheme, Old Pension Scheme, that effective from Friday, July 1st, 2022, the administration will suspend the payment of monthly pension to all pensioners who have not been verified under the biometric verification exercise that has been on since March 2020. Affected pensioners are hereby requested to report to the FCT Pension Department, Area 3, Garki, Abuja, to complete the process of verification to avoid suspension of their monthly pension payment. For further inquiries, please contact us on 0801 837 75313 or at fctpen19@gmail.com. Management Announcer.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody in the open air studio of the Human Rights Radio and Television, the headquarters of Brekete Family Reality Radio and Television Talk Magazine program. Please kindly stand up for the national pledge as well as the national anthem after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen. Amen. I rise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey, to serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with all our might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Thank you very much. Yes, inakwana ekaro otutoma una good morning. Good morning. Ordinary President. Good morning. Good morning. Ordinary President. Good morning. Good morning. Ordinary President. THU.09, double doctor, double ambassador, 9-star comrade, Esu Gara 1, Osu Jim Jim, Osu 1, senior advocate of the masses. Belembe. Belembe. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Lazy auntie, leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down. Young, intelligent, patriotic, and futuristic children and the youth of this great nation, make all of us join our hands and our hearts plus our heads together. When people join hands together and you don't know which waiting the other person get for your heart, you don't know what you get for your heart, and when they think different things, progress no go dey easy, if not impossible, because you they think of how to push the thing forward, in they think of how to push the thing backwards. So you go see say synergy no day for the pushing. But when we join our hands and our hearts together, it means say we get single purpose where we pursue. Will be good governance, better life for Nigerians, conducive atmosphere for foreign investment. For we are looking forward to a situation where foreigners will be trooping in to invest, unlike some of these foreigners in Nigeria that are here like vultures. They did not come to invest. They came to steal our things, some of them. Some of them are doing illegal mining. Some of them are doing illegal this, illegal that, illegal that. And no, the government officials that are supposed to tackle this will just take one crayfish bribe and allow them to be milking the country dry. Make I tell you now, if not be the way God bless Nigeria, with the kind stealing where they go on for Nigeria, the stealing where don't take place, and the one where they go on now, Nigeria supposed don't scatter. Nigerians for don't run, enter Niger, some go enter Cameroon, some go enter Cotonou, some go enter Ghana, some, yes, it don't reach that level. My brothers, my sisters, now we go rescue this country. Me, upon say everybody they shout, yeah, this person win, this person no win, this person go win, this person no go win. I am not celebrating anything yet, because my mind, waiting God they tell me for my mind be say, maybe the person will go take over the leadership of this country, we never even see him. Make human beings they do their own. God don't know, it don't sabi waiting a plan for this country based on our cries and prayers. Both the Christians and the Muslims don't cry unto God, and our God is the God that heareth every cry and every prayer, irrespective of tribe, nationality, gender, ethnicity, and any differences we dey. So waiting me they talk here be say make all of una. You get one other issue now where I go need to sit with INEC chairman. They see videos from all over Nigeria. Nigerians, many Nigerians may at the end of the day get disenfranchised. You go. According to what I hear, INEC official go tell you say they no get machine to print in their office. You don't turn immigration passport where they go tell you say booklet no day to print. But if you give that of immigration passport for abroad, if you come give extra money like 400 and something euros, you go get them. The same booklet we no day. This our bad character for Nigeria, we they carry them abroad. Now it make some people go just stereotype us, begin to think say everybody na crook for Nigeria. These same people where they shout crook, they are countries where develop. Now Nigerian money they take develop them. Why it be say some of our leaders where they thief money, when they thief money carry go there, they no pursue them, come back. They una collect money, una invest, they do estate, they buy island, they increase una economy. Then small time una go come they make noise. And we, because we dey gullible, anything way white people talk about Africa, we go just accept a hook, line and sinker. Corruption dey their country too. Up till now as we speak, homeless people dey for America, where they sleep under the bridge. Some can sleep without food. If they no go dustbin, go pick food. But then they show una that one for CNN. They go show una.
No, sir.
They shout democracy. Is England practicing democracy? The Queen of England is more powerful than the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister cannot summon the Queen to come, but the Queen can summon the Prime Minister and his cabinet to come. Here, they meet, when Oyibo people come, they met traditional institutions that were very strong. They bring some kind laws when we say today a governor can unseat a first class chief, emir or oba in Nigeria. And we think that is civilization. Una know which country colonized America? Now Britain. Now Britain colonized America. But as Sabi, what thing they do today? But here for Nigeria, everything where we they talk, you say, hey, now our colonial masters will leave you since 1960. Only say you no agree leave them because you cannot survive on your own without the colonial masters' input. We are so docile. We are not creative. We are not independent in our thinking. We are always dependent on what the colonial masters and their agents will tell us to do. If not, there are laws in this country that are not supposed to be in existence by now. Rotten, obsolete, archaic, laws. It gets some level of courts. You get offense where they go catch you, they carry you go. The fine na 10 kobo. Where who they use kobo now? Where you go get 10 kobo? You not go give them 1 naira wakago. You get the one where they go tell you say make you escort the person like Babambola now where they terrorize people. They kill people up and down. If you carry them go magistrate or area court, yes. They say they make the environmental people make them carry them go back to where they carry them come from. And you think we will make progress like this? But me where they talk am now me be their enemy. Now me, because why should you be telling people what are their rights? Where to go to claim their rights? How to claim their rights? When to claim their rights before it gets too late for them to claim their rights by law. Now my major offense be that. Because I dey open una head, open una mind. The hatred where they don't put amongst us, they let una know say una no need to hate one another for you to make progress. I can't they tell una say we the masses we suppose team. Now 2 teams there for Nigeria. Team masses and team bourgeois. Even if na friendly match we won't play, at least make we do draw. They no score us, we no score them. But since when we start this competition, now then they win, and then we foolishly they cheer them. Hey, then they win you, you still they cheer the person where they win you. Now only person where they no born well, in papa and somebody go they fight, they go carry in papa hit for ground, you go shout, yay, well done. Now only person where they no born well. We are in need of godly intervention in this country. It no longer human intervention. Now godly intervention we need. No longer humanly. Una no go understand because some of una dey for township. Go back to the villages and see what the people in the villages are suffering. Some of una, somebody go call you for village, sister, I bet send me 1,000 naira. You go they laugh. That 1,000 naira be like 2 million naira to you for township.
Yes, sir. Maybe
they look for money to buy kerosene. Maybe they look for money to go to. But our own be say, as we dey pray, we go carry human effort follow am so that God go crown everything wey we dey do. We will never lose faith in God.
Amen.
Because He is the ultimate. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He is the Ar-Rahman. He is the Malikul Mulk Dhul Jalal wal Ikram. So Nigerians, INEC go need to explain to us why Nigerians no go get their PVC. And when I mention Nigerians, me where they here, the ordinary president, I no get PVC. They captured me many years ago. This is the 4th year. They no grip give me my PVC. Now one paper they carry give me, where you, on the day of election, if you carry and go, that paper is useless. So only God know how many million Nigerians are be now INEC they will use rig election even before the election happen. These now questions where people they ask me as the ordinary president of the extraordinary citizens of the global village. And me too, they ask the question now openly. We need answers. If INEC agree, I go volunteer my radio and TV stations every day, 4 hours. We go gather, they go bring the PVC where they don't print. We go carry. Solomon Dalong will do. Solomon Dalong we drop him. Madam Happiness Okoronko we drop him.
Yes, sir.
Judith Wushiria we drop him.
Yes, sir.
Usman Tandolo we drop him.
It's like that. Yes, sir.
Kayode Ogede we drop him. Chifunwa Troji the Anebuma Bake MB1 we drop him. Chifalani Alangba we drop him.
It's true, sir.
We go they call them. Then people, even if you no day for Abuja here, maybe after you register, you movement carry you, either work, transfer or something, go to another place. As we they share them for social media. If we like say, as we carry them, we go show camera. As we they mention your name, camera they show. So so that two people will get the same name, no go mistake each other. We can help them. We don't need money from them if they don't have money. If they have money, we need money from them because we need to run the station. But why it go be say thousands, hundreds of thousands of, if not millions, but the ones where I see now hundreds of thousands with my eye inside sack for their office here, where the owners no even know say the thing they don't print them. We where they work out to go collect the thing. Now our own never be ready. When will it be ready? Election is around the corner. Politicians no get your time again. They are preparing. Now, thank God, say the thing don't they narrow down. Now they narrow down. They wait for other political parties, make them do their own. But it don't declare to them, say, Kai, it be like say this time around, it no go be business as usual. Abi, when I no see the sign.
Yes, sir.
Abi, when I no see the sign.
Yes, sir. You see this, sir.
Some of them where they supposed probe for stealing Nigeria's money. They flaunt money where they thief up and down. You got one governor for Nigeria and I'm be the highest bunker, oil bunker for Nigeria. He contests for president. He is not the highest oil bunker in Nigeria. Saboteurs where we gather, some of them now. So you see, all of us, hey, this Naibo, waiting concern you with Naibo. Hey, now Hausa people, waiting concern you with Hausa people. The God will create you, no be God, the same God creator. I've been a carpenter assemble you and the welder assemble them. You do your own, I do my own. You respect my culture, I respect your culture. You respect my tradition, I respect your tradition. I respect your religion, you respect my religion. No allow somebody go instigate you. Now you where they push for front, now you go pay the price. So my brothers, my sisters, How many of una get permanent voters card? Please be honest with me. No be say I go ask una to bring them, because you go reach when I go ask. If you no get, you don't know the pass gate. I start them here like play. Other people carry them for Lagos for head. Now me start them here. If you get your permanent voters card, raise up your hand. No be paper. Oh. Give elder microphone. No be that paper where they give me. Oh.
Madam President, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
I'm happy you say no be paper, because your own now, as at today, your own is paper. Likewise, myself, my own na paper.
So why you raise your hand?
And I want to speak so that people will know that, yes, many of us have registered, but we've not gotten that permanent card. So it's paper, everywhere you go, paper. And you present it, they will tell you, no, it's not acceptable. So how do we go about it? And like you said, election is around the corner.
Okay, somebody send me correction. He said my ordinary good morning, my super ordinary president. How are you and the family? How is work? As primary school student, we sang national anthem before national pledge. I stand to be corrected. The way then they sing and that time, 9 lead us to this time. So we are changing it. We will do, yes.
Yes, sir.
We will do the national pledge before the national anthem. We are changing things. We must not embrace conventionalities.
Yes, sir.
You they do something the same way, you they get the same result. You know they make progress. Change your pattern.
Yes, sir.
Change your pattern. Madam, go back to those days and remain there. But my own be say, the way we they do them now, so we go do them. We must change Nigeria, whether they like it or not. The masses, 2023 is the year of the masses. We are taking over.
Amen.
May them share money amongst themselves. It doesn't really matter. Our own, their money is useless where we are. Yes, they are starving us. Yes, they are making life difficult for us so that when they bring the money, please, if you not collect the money, you not go die. In fact, now blood money. But if you must collect the money with the conviction inside you, say now part of my money where then thief now they recover. So thief, don't bring back part of my money, collect and chop and vote your conscience. Anybody will bring thugs come this time around, no they run. We could face the thugs. How many people they go feel wound you? And any thug we will not catch. Make una make sure say he no go do thuggery again for in life. No beat am, no wound am. Make una warn am. Better warning. Make sure say if you hear thuggery, before gree, you go enter room.
Yes.
Hide in face. No beat am. Wait till I talk.
No beat am.
No touch am.
Make we no touch am.
No wound am. Make una do wetin? Cut am. Warning. After all, the word warning now, if you separate them into two, WAR, war, the NING. Make una give a war.
Warning.
WAR now waiting. NING now waiting.
Warning.
So make una give a warning. No touch am. Anybody wey come to steal ballot or to disrupt our election process and pre-procedure is an enemy of the state, an enemy of the masses. Let the masses show them how we handle our enemies. We don't fight our enemies, but we make sure our enemies Now, word of caution here. Not be the one where just because somebody hates somebody. No evidence, no nothing. Now one of them. Don't rush until you have evidence. Evidence when we say it is strong enough beyond reasonable doubt. Even when the person they do gra just they watch them. Make una day on standby. Person will carry gun. If you hold them where the gun know that is if you before you come out the gun say you go and shoot. If you 3 people gather them, hold them, the gun is useless to him. The person will carry match and carry stick. When you see like 200 people, they face him. How many people you go match it? I don't know whether I understand. The thing don't reach that level. Make una tell me wetin dey work for this country now. Tell me. A chief just called me, chief of Gami, between Jere and Buhari. They enter the village, pack people. They enter the village, pack people. The chief, they beg me for contribution because the people don't place their demand already. These people na same card then they used to call their people for ransom. Now you, wey be innocent person, now you, they go to block your line, say you will not do NIN. Now you, they go to disturb your life. Some of these bandits, some of these criminals, where they carry people, when you give them money, they go. Now 3 conditions then they give most of the times. You pay money, you buy motorcycle, you buy recharge card, give them. From that recharge card alone, you can track them. Are we that technologically backwards? We have one of the best secret service in the world. We have one of the best. Our DSS and NIA are one of the best. We get Nigerian police. We get army intelligence. Yet, they go carry human beings. What is the essence of our satellite? America, they use their satellite, they go beam and come down. And no matter how thick the bush they go see human beings, they go do everything. Here, now we they talk say our satellite lost one time. And everybody just accept and like that. You get one time in the history of Nigeria, they say a whole ship sink, it disappear. For Nigeria. Some kind stealing, what then they do, give us flimsy excuses because they feel we are foolish, we are stupid, we are unreasonable, we are not intelligent. Even girl where then give the name endurance, he get her limit of endurance in life. We don't endure enough. Now time for us to decide our leadership by ourselves, so that anybody where we vote, we know say now we vote them now we put ourselves for inside trouble. May God Almighty continue to bless all of us. Amen. Nigeria will be greater than it is today by the grace of Almighty. Amen. Make all of us join our hands, our hearts, and our heads in order to move this great country forward. So help us, God. Amen. My brothers, my sisters, if when I look down on a CC time, then they give us signal to do the signal, make we continue to the van. No, they go. You know, before una go carry una children, most especially girl child, no matter how the poverty bite you, stay with your children, whether boys or girls. But the ones where they more vulnerable na girls. Because before you go here say they rape boy, like 10 places, you go here say they don't rape girls by 200 places. When young girl, they live with a family will not be her direct biological parents, anything can happen. If the head of the family no molest them, one uncle, where then they used to punish the children for house, where fear of that uncle don't enter them, they cannot resist the uncle when the uncle demands for something extraordinary. I know one case where I do for Guarimpa. The madam discovered say her husband don't give the house help, but she won't kill the house help. Now neighbors call me, inform me. As we dey talk now, the oga don't marry the house help. Yes, not now how we take settle and be that. Because the oga, where the oga they work, they very sensitive. We no one make anybody here. Now bella you give them. And this kind of children where argument go come at the end of the day, when they born them, now their face they settle matter. You go be like say the father do the resemblance they come out. You get one way what they do now, somebody where they work for villa, he give one girl belly. We don't try to settle them 2 times here. The man they form, I go court. Now money I pay, they bring her come. She be belly don't enter. I don't tell the mama when she do a feed every carry come. We go do the matter on air. On 2 occasions, it be 3 occasions, where I don't attempt to mediate. The pikin never reach anywhere. If the man sit down here, the pikin they crawl here. Who will be the father of this guy? If una turn around, una go know say na the father be there. Yet he still they argue. But this one where I want to talk. At least that one happen with consent. You agree, I agree, we do. You no be minor. You are above 18, you are above 20, you are above maybe 28, a bit 30 something. That one is different. If it be say true, the man and the lady bargain. I don't know whether I want to understand. If you they sell tire, I come buy tire for your hand. If I like, as they put the tire finish, make her do screeching with the tire, it concern you. Unless if I never balance you finish, now you go talk say, but if your own be say make I even finish the tire on time, make I buy another. It's just be like one of my uncles, these big men children where their father thief money. They go carry expensive cars. This Nizamia Turkish Hospital Road. Weekend, they go carry expensive motor. One of my brothers from the east, you know they do the race, but they carry tire park. They go just come. You know they sell credit. There and then vulcanizer they there, they go change the tire, they go continue. These are children of the thieves where we get for this country, we thief our money, carry their children, go abroad for schooling, and then God can't catch them. The children come back useless. Make we appreciate God for turning their children useless. Our God is a merciful God. You can only deceive your fellow humans. You can't deceive God. Here, ASU Day. In fact, ASU don't happen many times now. ASUSU. They carry their children go countries where their academic calendar in the last 40, 50 years has never been tampered with. Not even coronavirus, corona pandemic affected their academic calendar. Because the system is working. Now there then they send their children. They don't program. In 2 years, you go finish this one. Then before you go come back, you can't do this one. Then you go can't do this one, can't do this one. But where God they catch them because no be legitimate money they take, send their children abroad. Their children they come back useless. Sorry, not useless. The opposite of useful. I withdraw the word useless. God, as Christians and Muslims cry for this country for effective leadership, I am convinced that this time around God will take control of the situation.
Amen.
We don't know who will be the leader of this country. But God sabiam. God they prepare us somewhere. The circumstances will go lead, make the person emerge. We never know, but him know because na him be God. My brothers, my sisters, the story be say this lady carry cry come. She say she dey live with this auntie. And the husband of the auntie, they make advances to her. She said the first time he rushed on a Sunday, he whispered to her, say, make she tell her auntie say she know well. She no go fit go church. She go tell the auntie. When everybody don't go church, according to her, he call her downstairs, one room there, put her there. Come they ask her when she go bring her boyfriend to the house. She say she no get boyfriend. Small girl. He begin to touch her chest. She say, you are like a father to me. He said, no. You are my father. He said, no. According to her. Say, I'm only playing a father figure role in your life. According to her, whether not that first day or the second day, he tried to penetrate her because he threatened her. I don't know if you remember some of the threats. She agreed. He tried. He discovered, say, this girl na virgin. That one go. She no fit tell someone courage tell the auntie. But she tell the nanny. And she say she beg the nanny make she no tell anybody. But this thing continue. Sometimes 2 a.m. he go summon her to go. He go try to sleep with her. One day she summon courage. She say, auntie, see what your husband they do me sin so. Make una hear. She said, the auntie say, are you sure? She said, are you sure? He says, he said, today, if he call you, make you know, talk say you no go agree. Make you agree. But once you una don dey enter the room, make you call me, I go rush, come back. Make I go give him the impression say I dey go market now. The woman get shop the husband gets shop for computer village. Now, the girl with confidence say her auntie will rescue her. In fact, that day she say, make the girl tell the uncle, say she won't do. When I go hear from the girl, well, as soon as they want enter, she called the auntie. With the confidence, when you assure a child that you can go and hug that lion, before the lion will bite you, I will come. Child will believe you go hug the lion. With the hope that you as a superhuman can. She called the auntie, the auntie no come till this man penetrate this girl. After many hours, according to the girl, she come dey cry. The auntie say, why you dey cry? Na normal thing now. Continue the work where you dey do. And I saw that thing continue regularly. So according to her, the auntie go call her. Say she go call her by her name. Say, go meet my husband. Say, auntie, say, the one way tire me be say, he say one day which so don't tire. She say, auntie, she say, you don't want to help me for my marriage. This girl talk say anytime when they see her menses, na her mouth, the man they use till he go. And if you know do am for mouth, he go use her anus. Why? I go tell Luna story when we say I know they there when it happened. This now are the allegations where the victim carry come. But in order to balance our talk, I tell consultant Ike, make you call this man where then they allege say he do this thing. No, stay there, sir. Make we hear waiting the man go talk before the girl go talk.
Ordinary President, good morning.
Morning, sir.
I called the man, the number where they provide for the man. If they talk, say the number, no, they registered. So, and because also they talk, they always say the woman no, and they involved.
So you can't call the wife?
I asked for the wife number. I called the wife. She picked the first time, say, after introducing myself and telling her what the issue is, that we want to hear from her own side of the story. She said she go call me back. I said, like, how long? She said, just in a few minutes. I should give her a few minutes. So I said, like 5 minutes. She didn't answer. I said, okay, make it no be like say they press her or force her. I said, okay, no problem. I dey wait. I waited. So she said she was stepping out. She will call me back out of where she is. And I felt maybe she was around some
where she know people here with
yes. So I waited. After 15 minutes, she no call me. I call her back again. I called her about 3 times. She come pick up. She said she go call me back. I said, but you told me a few minutes so that I go do other things. She said, yes, she go call me back. I said, okay, like how many minutes? Is it 5 minutes, 10 or 15? She said 30 minutes that she take her bet when I call her that first one. So make I allow her to finish taking her bet. I said, no problem. So, but I get numbers where we see in her husband's company. We called that one. One of the boys picked. We thought it would be the man himself. We asked for the man number. He said he go send. He never send. I still there wait for him.
Make we appreciate consultant I. Make una borrow me the yellow mic. I won't take him inside. Make una hear the story from my daughter herself. I dey come. Engage them. Wow.
My brothers, my sisters, when I don't hear them,
so you go off that radio because my dear, please. Consultant, hey, could they hear me?
Would they hear you, ordinary?
How clear?
Very clear.
What about now?
Very clear.
I am moving away so that I will to my inner office. Una they hear me now?
Would they hear you?
But is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my dear, you no go mention your name. First of all, you go start with your state of origin. your local government, your village, but leave your family name. Once you narrow and down to your state, local government, and the village where you come from, you leave them there. Don't mention your family name, so that people no go add 1 and 1 together. Is it clean? Okay. Just mention your state and local government. They say make you no mention your village. Now you go. Are you ready to talk?
Yes, sir.
Now, make I give you water, make you drink. You would like to drink water?
Yes, sir.
Madam, go to my bar there. No, this way. Go to the bar. You bring one pack of water for her. Now the first time you go see bar inside office be this bar. This office is janded. Just bring 1 pack, so that as she dey talk, she go dey drink water. No be 1 bottle I talk. Come first. My dear, don't choke yourself. Take it slowly. I want make you keep them one side here. No, keep them here. Now leave her, please. My dear, I want you go open mouth, talk to me. I want you to remember that God Almighty in heaven is listening and watching us.
Yes, sir.
And you are going to say the truth and nothing but the truth.
I promise.
Huh?
I promise.
If you add 1 single lie in this matter, may God Almighty not make it possible for us to succeed in getting you justice.
Amen.
But if everything where you talk now the truth and nothing but the truth, God will direct our footstep towards where we are going to give you everlasting justice by his grace. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So hold the microphone by yourself. You go hold and steady like this. No need to drop them. And then you go tell your story from the beginning, how you and your auntie they stay. Don't go mention your auntie name. You no go mention your auntie name. Yes, you no go mention her, but you go mention the other people them names where it shall be waiting happen. In fact, mention your auntie where you they live with for Lagos. How the thing start from the beginning to the end. We go even hear from your auntie, but now your turn to tell the story.
Okay, sir. All right. I came from Ebonyi State, from Ohozara local government. Okay. Ohozara local government. I was staying with my uncle in Abuja during the 2018 during the 2018 December. I went to visit my auntie in Lagos. So when I got there, I was 17 years old. When I got
Here. So you can talk.
When I got to Lagos to visit
Start afresh.
I'm from Ebonyi State, Ohozara local government. I came to Lagos December 2018 to visit my auntie during the Christmas holiday. So my auntie's cousin invited her to their housewarming in January 1st. When we got there, the kids were so fond of me and they pleaded that I stay with them. So because of that, we could not go back that same day. The next day, my auntie said she can't leave me. I have to follow her home. So when we got home, she asked me if I would like to stay there And I said yes. She said okay. Then on the 4th of January, I picked my things and I left. Then when I got there, I started living with them. So 2021 May, Mr. Dallas asked me to stay back at home, not to go to church, and I asked him what will I tell his wife. He said I should tell his wife that I'm having stomach issue, that I can't go to church. I said okay, and I went to the nanny and told her what happened, what he told me. And she said okay, and I begged her if she would tell Miss Ngozi for me. She said what happened. So on Sunday morning, after dressing the kids, I went to her and told her that I was having stomach ache, and she said okay, I can stay back. So when everybody left for church, it was just me and Mr. Dallas at home. He invited me to one of the rooms downstairs where he started asking me questions like how old am I, and I said I'm 17. Said, wow, big girl, just some months to go, I'll be 18 years old and I'm a big girl. So he told me that he wanted me to be free, and I said I was free. He said no, that I'm not free, that can I bring my boyfriend to the house? And I said no, I don't even have a boyfriend. He said he knows what I will be doing at my age because he passed through my age, and he knows what I will be doing at my age if I was with my parents. And I said I won't be doing anything apart from what I'm doing here in the house. He said no, that he wants me to be free. Then he started, he asked me how about, he said I should take off my clothes, will I do that? And I said no, I don't think you can ask me to do such a thing. And he said, how much do I know him? And I replied, for as long as I've been in the house, I don't think you can ask me to do such a thing. He said, no, I don't know him that much, that human can change at any time. Then he started touching my breast, pressing my nipples. I started crying. So he called me out of the room and started asking me why am I behaving like a kid, why am I crying, that is a normal thing, why will I be crying for that? Then he called me back to the room again, where he started asking me that what will I do for him, that he's the one responsible for everything, he's the one responsible for my school fee, even my toothbrush, and he's the one for all good he has been doing for me. Then I could not say anything. I was only crying. So he said, I have the opportunity to bring my parents out from poverty. He can give me money. He can give me anything I want, that I have the opportunity to bring them out from poverty. And I told him no, that I can't have sex for money. And he said I'm not having sex for money, that all he wants is my body, and then he will give me anything I want. And I said no. Then he said with money or without money, he will have his way. Then he tried he started pressing my breast again. When I started crying, he called me out of the room again, where he threatened me that he must not hear it from anyone. If not, he will kill me. Then I agreed, and I promised that I won't tell anyone. So when the nanny came back, she started asking me what happened. What did he do to me? Did he have sex with me? And I said no, but he touched my breast. And she said I should just endure that. I'll soon be done with secondary school. I said okay. After that,
who be the person where they ask you whether he have sex with you where you they cry?
Is the nanny, her name is Chiwendu.
Okay, the nanny in the house.
Yes, sir.
Where you confide on, where you tell her the first time where he tried to molest you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to continue.
Then after that, the upper week, he stayed back at home on Saturday, and he continued trying to penetrate me, telling me that I should just allow him to penetrate me and everything will be fine, it will be faster and there will be no pains. And I said, no, I've not done it before. He said there's always a first time for something. In fact, 98% of guys will not want to get married to a girl that is a virgin because they feel she's not wise and don't know anything. And he tried that day. He could not penetrate me. On the upper week, he stayed back at home again. And when he came back from work, he told me that he wants
Where is he working?
At Ikeja Computer Village. Dallas Communication. That's the name of the company.
Where in Lagos?
Ikeja.
Okay.
Computer Village.
Okay, continue.
Then he said he wants to see me in the car around 9 p.m. And
to see you in the car?
Yes, sir.
Where was his wife at that time?
His wife was with him his wife went upstairs after eating. Then I told him that, okay, let me go and tell Mrs. Ngozi upstairs. And
that is his wife?
Yes, sir. And he said, no, she already know about it, that I should just follow him. I said, okay, and I followed him. When I got to the car, he drove out and he started asking me that, why am I always acting like a kid? I have every opportunity to make my family rich. Other girls are looking for this kind of opportunity I have, and I'm playing with mine. And I told him I don't want to have sex till I got married, and he said that is not smart. He thought I was smarter than this. So he took me to where prostitutes are, and he started showing me that these girls, they have everything he wants, but he wants me. I can see their breasts, their butt, everything is big, and he can have them, but he's not interested in them. Then he started lecturing me about sex, how if I don't have sex as a girl, it will affect me mentally and other ways. But I was still not convinced. He then drove back home that night and he started showing me porn videos.
Oh, started showing you pornography?
Yes, sir. Porn videos and where students are having sex. He would tell me that this is my mate and I can see what they are doing. He started showing me different sex styles and telling me their names. And after that night, he left me. Then the next morning, he asked me, did I think about what he was telling me? And I said no. And I said no. He said, why? Why was I not thinking about it? That he would want me to practice those things on him. I didn't reply. So he then brought up the idea of one of his child sleeping in his room so that every morning when I go there to pick him, to dress him up for school, he will have sex with me.
Oh my goodness.
Before going to school that morning. So every 5 a.m. when I get to the room, he will start forcing me, and then before having sex with me, he will give me pills, and he kept trying to penetrate me until 12th of September, he finally penetrated me.
12th of September, which year?
2021. He finally penetrated me, and I saw my blood on the bedspread. Till I finished bathing, I was still seeing the blood. Then he said finally he can do it anywhere and it won't take time, it will be very fast, that he has finally succeeded. Then he brought up the idea of me going to market with him. Each time we are going to the market, he will branch to hotel where he will have sex with me. He will force me, remove my clothes, and then penetrate me. And before he does that, he always give me pills.
Do you know the name of the pills?
No, sir.
He will just bring pills and give you to drink,
yes,
to swallow.
Sir.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, continue.
So it kept going on. 5 a.m. before going to school, he would have sex with me. And in the night, when no one is downstairs, he will call me to one of the room.
Just about what time in the night?
Around 11.
So after having sex with you every day, 5 a.m., at night again around 11, he will call you again?
Yes, sir, if no one is around. Then it kept happening till on the 14th of December, I was sick and I could barely walk. So in the night, I went to pick one of the baby that do sleep in the same room with me. So I saw Mr. Dallas in Mrs. Ngozi's room, and I wanted to pick the baby, and Mr. Dallas said I should leave him. Then
who is Mrs. Ngozi?
Mr. Dallas' wife.
Okay.
So he asked me to leave the baby. I thought maybe because of my health condition, and I left. Around 1 a.m., Mr. Dallas came to call me that I should come and pick the baby. And I was going to the mom's room. He said no, that the baby is in his room upstairs. And I already know what he wanted to do, and I told him that I'm not feeling fine and that he should just leave me today. He said, what kind of sickness am I having, that I should just come and pick the baby. So when I got to the room, I wanted to pick the baby, and he asked me to drop him and pull off my clothes. And I said I could barely stand. He should just leave me for today. He said that let's just do a quick one, that it won't take time. I kept begging him. He refused. At that point, his wife started knocking on the door. So he did not want to open the door. I went to open the door for the wife. And when she came in, I picked the baby and left. So in the morning, I decided to go and tell her what has been happening. And she said, after telling her, she only asked me why did I keep it away from her. And I said I was scared, and he said he would kill me. And I begged her. She said no problem, that he won't kill me. I said okay, and she said she needed a proof that the only way for Mr. Dallas to admit to agree is if he catch him red-handed. If not,
if she catches him red-handed.
If not, Mr. Dallas will deny everything.
That's his wife telling you that?
Yes, sir. And then she brought up the idea of me going to ask Mr. Dallas for sex on Sunday, and if he agrees that I should tell him, I should call her before going to the room. I was excited, and that she would save me. Then I did exactly as she instructed. I called her before going to the room. When I got to the room, Mr. Dallas finished having sex with me and before she showed up. And when she showed up, she started laughing and laughing seriously, and I was asked to leave the room. When I got
She started laughing at you?
Yes, sir, she was just laughing. When I left the room, I was in one of the room where I was crying. She came to me to tell me that why am I crying, that everything is fine. I should go and do what I was doing, that everything is fine. And I left. That was the first day I believe she knew about it. Then each time Mr. Dallas comes to call me, I will tell Mr. Dallas that I want to take my bath, and when he will tell me to hurry up and come and meet him in the room. So I will go to Mrs. Ngozi and tell her that Mr. Dallas said I should meet him in the room, and she will tell me to go, that I should just go. Then I will ask her, will she come? She will say yes, that she will come, I should go. So this keep happening. One day I went to her and I tell her that can she tell him to stop? And she said that she can't tell him to stop now, that there's nothing she can do. I said, okay, fine, since it's not right for me to be going to his room around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., can I just tell him that his wife said I should not be coming to his room? She said no, that if I said that Mr. Dallas will say she is the one sending me to disobey him, and she wouldn't want that to happen. And I said, fine, then if he comes to me, I will tell him that I can't go to his room. And she said, am I stronger than him? And I know I was not stronger than him. Then one day she came to me and she said she would want me to go and meet Mr. Dallas in the morning on a Saturday. And I said, I can't go and meet him, that I don't want to have sex. I can't meet him. She said she's my madam here and she's asking me to do something. I'm saying no to her. And I told her that I can't go. Then she started beating me and beat me up that day. She beat me up naked and she took a picture of me naked that she threatened that she would post it if I don't do what she asked me to do.
Was it the same day she beat you up, stripped you naked in the presence of her children?
No, sir.
Okay, that was another day.
Yes, sir.
Continue.
Then she beat me up and she seized my phone also.
The nanny there when she beat you?
Sir?
Was the nanny there when she was beating you that day?
No, sir, the nanny was not there.
Okay, continue.
Then after beating me that day, I refused. She then called her sisters, her elder sisters, that her elder sister Ijoma and Esther, that I'm raising shoulders for her in her own house. Then they came and they beat me up also.
Again? They
Sir?
beat you up again?
Yes, sir. They beat me up, and while they were beating me, and Ngozi called me, and I told her that I know the reason they are beating me, but I won't do it. So she said, me and her in this house, that me and her in the house, that I will face the war. And after beating me that day, Mr. Dallas finally had sex with me after some days. Then she returned the phone to me, and I started seeing some comments like, your nipple they stand.
Wait. Did she post your nude picture?
Yes, sir.
To where? Facebook
in my
or YouTube?
Facebook story. And after that, she just told me sorry and she dropped my phone and left. So after some days, I told the nanny that I was tired, that I want to go. She said I can't go, that I am almost there. I will soon be done with secondary school. I know my parents are not rich and it will be very hard for me to go to school. Why can't I just finish? They've taken my virginity and I've suffered a lot in the house. Why will I just go without even a secondary school certificate? And I tried to calm down again to endure. Then Mrs. Ngozi came to call me another day that I better do what she asked me to do, or else I know how it used to be. Then when I said no again, she said, can't I help her in her marriage? That if having sex is what I will help her in her marriage to do, can't I help her?
Wait. The Ngozi now, Mr. Dallas's wife,
Yes, sir.
now was pleading with you.
Yes, sir.
That you should be sleeping with her husband.
Yes, sir.
That you should help her make her marriage work.
Yes, sir.
Please, can you repeat exactly, verbatim, exactly the words she used?
When I refused again and I was crying, she said, can't I help her in a marriage? That if sex is what I can help her to do in a marriage, that can't I help her to do that? And I asked her what does she mean. She said I should go and do what she asked me to do.
Which is sleeping with her husband.
Yes, sir.
Did you go?
Yes, sir. And each time I'm on my period, he will have sex with me through the anus, or he will ask me to suck him until he comes. Then he will come in my mouth. The day I swallowed it, I was having serious stomach issue, which I told Miss Ngozi about. Then she said she wouldn't want me to act as if anything happened. I should be smiling, and if anybody asks me what is wrong with me, that she would deal with me. And I told her that my stomach was paining me. I swallowed what his husband released in my mouth. And she didn't say anything. When the senior sister came, Esther, she asked me what was wrong with me, and Auntie Ngozi quickly said that nothing is wrong with me, that she don't know why I've been acting like this.
That is Auntie Ngozi's elder sister?
Yes, sir. Esther. And she said she don't know why I've been acting like this since. Then she called me to her room and she said if anyone asks me what is wrong with me one more time, that she would deal with me. I should better correct my face and stop acting as if anything happened. So it kept happening till
Sorry. Please be strong. This is the opportunity you have to tell your story. There is nothing I can do for you that is more than using what God has given to me as a profession to give you a voice. I just wish we are in a country where the poor can be given justice. But I assure you, in the name of God Almighty, no stone will be left unturned until you get justice by the grace of God. So please, just compose yourself, because the whole world is listening to you now. I've been trying to hold myself, but and the reason why I've been trying to hold myself is because I don't want you to break down. But for how long? Just continue.
So it kept happening. Each time I refused to go, she would beat the hell out of me. If her sisters are not around, she would take me to her friend's house, Mama Ejima, and they would beat me up. She would tell them that I'm raising shoulders for her in her husband's house.
She and Mama Ejima will beat you together, right? Is it only Ngozi that beats you up in Mama Ejima's house, or Mama Ejima inclusive? Is it the two of them that usually beat you in Mama Ejima's house?
Yes, sir.
Where is Mama Ejima's house located?
At the same area.
Which area?
Anini Estate.
Anini Estate?
Egbeda, yes, sir.
Egbeda?
Yes, sir.
So Mama... So was there ever a time Mama Ejima asked you why she was bringing you to her house to beat her up?
No, sir.
Is Mama Ejima married?
Yes, sir.
Does she have children?
Yes, sir.
How old do you think they are? Take a guess.
I don't know, sir.
But does she have any child that is up to your age?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So continue with your story.
Okay. So, it kept going on. So one day I was fed up, and when I got to school, I told the school counselor about it. I told her that I have a friend who's been sexually molested, and
okay, you didn't tell the school counselor directly that you were the one?
No, sir.
You narrated the story as if it was happening to someone you know.
Yes, sir.
So continue. Mm-hmm.
So after telling her, and I asked her what did she advise such a person to do, and she said she would advise, since the person don't have any contact to reach, she will advise the person to make sure she gets enough money so she won't be stranded, and she should take something very useful in the house. And I asked her, is that not a sin? She said, what they are doing, is it not a sin? That I should tell the girl exactly what she said. And I said, okay, and I left her office. So when I got home, I started looking for money, looking for a way to get money so I can live. Then I told Mr. Dallas that I think I'm pregnant, and he gave me 27,000 naira for abortion. So
you told him you are pregnant?
Yes, sir.
And he gave you 27,000 naira
for abortion. Then I kept the money, and I thought that the money wouldn't be enough for me from Lagos to Benue State. And then I started looking for other means to get...
Who do you have in Benue State?
Sorry?
Who do you have in Benue State?
My parents, sir.
Oh, your father and mother are alive?
Yes, sir.
They are in Benue State?
Yes, sir.
Okay, continue.
Then I started looking for other means to get money. Each time I enter Mrs. Ngozi's room and I see any careless money, I will pick it up. 500, 1,000, I will keep it up. I will keep them together. I was able to save some amount of money, 50,000 naira, so I could not keep it in the house. I gave it to one of my teachers in school to keep it for me. But before giving him, I removed 10,000 naira from the money and gave him 40,000 naira. And I gave him 40,000 naira to keep for me. So on the 1st of May, my auntie came to the room, Auntie Ngozi, and she requested for my phone. And I remember that I had a chat about money with one of my classmates about the 50,000 naira. So I told her I don't know where the phone is, and she started beating me. She and her sister and her mom was also there. So she beat me up, she tore my clothes, she beat me up naked in front of her kids. She was able to find the phone. When she found the phone, she saw the chat and she started asking me about the money, but I didn't open up to her. Then on Wednesday night, the husband, that's Mr. Dallas, came to call me, and he said, we have issue. And I told him, if we have any issue, can we discuss it here in my room? And he said no, that I have to come to his room. Then I refused. He started raising his voice on me that they saw a chat about money, that I have to come and explain to him how I got the money. So I followed him when I got to his room. I did not open up to him either. So he said fine, that I should climb the bed. That the bed is the only place we can discuss about it. So I sat on the bed. He said I should lay properly. Even when I refused, he dragged me and laid me the way he wanted me to lay. And then he said tomorrow we'll talk about the remaining.
And he did it again?
Sir?
And he did it again?
Yes, sir. And he had sex with me that night, in 4th of May 2021.
He had sex with you in where?
He had sex with me in his room.
Okay.
On the 4th of May 2021.
May this year? 2021 or 2022?
2021. I mean 2022, sir.
No, 2022?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And in the morning, his wife came to my room that night to ask me where I was, and I told her I was in the husband's room. She didn't say anything and she left. Then the nanny in the house, I explained to her what happened that night. Because I could barely walk, I was feeling pains. And I told her that he had sex with me, telling me that why do I want to why am I chatting with other small boys? That is he not doing it well? that am I not having enough sex? I should not be chatting with those boys on Facebook. I did not say anything after having serious sex with me that night. He asked me to leave his room. In the morning, the nanny was asking me where was I, and Miss Ngozi quickly said I must have gone to see one of my boyfriends, and the nanny Chinwendu said no, that she was the last person to go to bed. She did not see me open the gate. And she said maybe I've gone to the boys' quarter where the boys are living, and she said no, that I did not open the door. And then she started beating me that where was I?
In the presence of the nanny?
Yes, sir.
Not knowing that the nanny is in the know of everything that has been going on?
Yes, sir. And then after beating me, she sent me to my room.
Now my fear is, as this matter is going on, they may end up killing this nanny, because the nanny is the principal witness. But continue. I have said it now. If anything happens to this nanny, we know where it came from. So continue.
So Miss Ngozi took me to my room, and she warned me that if I dare tell the nanny anything, that she would deal with me. And then when the nanny came, I told her that Miss Ngozi said if she acts as if she knew anything again, that she would deal with me. And then she said she was only trying to give them a clue that she knows what is going on.
That's the nanny, right?
Yes, sir. Then that same Thursday, when the nanny went to bed, then I picked my things and I left the house to Benue State, where my parents are living.
And I learned that when you run from the house, when you ran away from the house, that they declared you missing on Facebook, that you ran away with a boyfriend.
Yes, sir.
Tell us that part, please.
Sir, I left the house on Thursday and I left the phone with them. I only picked some of my clothes and I did not go anywhere. I was only finding my way to Benue State because it's been long and I don't really know my way.
When was the last time you were with your parents before running back to Benue State?
That was 20.
Like how many years ago?
Oh, that was 2016. I was with them last.
2016.
Yes, sir.
And your parents have not been coming around to check on you to know about your physical well-being?
No, sir.
Poverty is a bastard. Continue.
I left the house on Thursday, on the 5th of May.
5th of May this year?
Yes, sir.
And they declared you missing on Facebook which day?
On that same day, sir.
Okay. What did they say about the circumstances that led to your is it disappearance? No. This elopement.
Sir, they didn't say anything. They just declared me missing.
Oh, missing.
Yes.
They didn't say you left with a boyfriend.
I ran away to meet my boyfriend.
Okay, so continue. My dear.
Sir.
Please, let's leave it there.
What did you say?
People waiting for studio. I beg, make my daughter sit down, but I want the auntie to tell us what she knows about this story. If you see the parents, the women we carry this my daughter come yesterday, the responsible women, they were touched. And why they came, according to them, is they don't have confidence anywhere apart from Human Rights Radio and Brekete family. One of them is even a senior civil servant. But she says, we don't have confidence. In fact, in the course of this, NAPTIP was involved. But you will be so disappointed about what NAPTIP did for the first time. Auntie, over to you. Auntie, over to you.
Okay. I'm Felicia's auntie. So I was the person.
You are not talking clearly to the mic, man.
Okay. I'm Felicia's auntie. So I'm the person she came to stay with in 2018, just like she narrated the story. So on the 1st of January, we went to their house warming, and the kids got used to her. They were playing with her, and then from there they started pleading with me I should allow her stay with them. You know, so they are my cousins.
So it was even you that took this girl to the house?
Yes, sir. Yes,
please,
sir.
Don't get carried away.
Yes, I was the one that
don't mention her name again.
Yes, sir. I was the one that took her
To the house?
To the house.
So, what is the name of this husband, complete name, and wife's complete name?
His name is Mr. Dallas Emmanuel Oyelomo.
Dallas Emmanuel Oyelomo.
Yes, I think his Igbo name is Chukwuemeka.
But where he get Oyelomo? You don't know. Now
that's their surname.
Oyelomo.
Yes, sir. Oyelomo.
An Igbo person bearing your Oyelomo.
Yes, he's from Anambra.
Okay, so what about the wife?
The wife is from Ebonyi State. The wife's name is Ngozi Njoku. Before she got married, I started answering Ngozi Oyelomo.
Okay. Before you go talk, make we call our people with the National Assembly. There is a protest going on at the National Assembly live right now. The staff of National Assembly don't block road. All their allowances is where honorable members and senators chop. They want to make them vomit them because they know say election they come. Some of the senators are not coming back. Some of the members of House of Reps are not. Hello. Okay, give us the situation report over there, sir.
Okay, we are at National Assembly association that was to the National Assembly where they are having a protest. And presently we have some of the officials to be giving us an update. First of all, a background of why this protest and also an update on how far they have gone and the reason why having this protest. Generally, all of that is
Thank you. Let's hear from them.
All right. I have with me here one of the officials who is Okay, what was my stand point the first day? Islam Association of Nigeria. Okay, Parliament Staff Association of Nigeria. Yes. Okay, can you give us a background as to why we have this protest and why staff are gathered instead of being in their offices working? Okay, we really appreciate you for taking our cry. You have been doing a good job. I would say, the staff are gathering here for non-implementation of our condition of service. In the whole working force of Nigeria, we are one of the eyes of the country. We are not here to interrupt the process. We are not sponsored by anyone. We are here to present our cry. We are not enjoying the job with our principal officers. All the staff here are suffering. We only enjoy one of the allowance out of 5. Our take home is not 8. When you go out with ID card, they see ID card and see you carry in Nigeria. But nothing. Precisely our retired officers, those that have retired, they go and die. Because they go out here from the target with nothing. If they want to give you something, they will only adjust for agency. But they have taken and die. They don't stay for 4 years or 5 years. Nothing is taken home. That's why the whole staff in the condition of service, we have applied for everything why there is no response. We are trying now. The make the whole world hear us. If we go home, our people are seeing us as if we are senators. Our friends are seeing us as senators. Our seniors are seeing us as all we are the honor of Nigeria. We are not happy. We are hungry. We are hungry. We so believe that the Senate President have the strength, the speaker have the strength, the clerk have the strength, the chairman and the executive committee have the strength. To go in German, to look for our food and to get we are here not to hurt anybody, but we are just here to make the nation know our cry. Please come to our help so that we will go back home and sleep.
Thank you.
We are not going out from now. We are not going out from here. All the staff have said they are not going out from now. They went to the back. What is back? Oh, not only the alert. We are here to see that they have taken their cover. So that nobody will come next and we want to do in one place. So that we go back home.
Okay, Mr. Ahis.
Yes, sir.
You got women where they make I hear one woman voice there.
Okay, any woman that wants to talk, my national president is here, the chairwoman, my donor, my vice president is here, my GDP vice president is here. Yes, before we talk to them, let's hear from our woman. Let's give them a manner.
Make una shift to give her a chance. Not the only men supposed to talk. Ahis, if they not give chance, make you push them aside, make you go meet the woman. What in they worry them?
We don't get one of the women here now. Madam, what is your name? My name is you're the member of this person. Okay, tell us my friends about the come up today, come tell the people still are not going to win. The management staff of national assembly.
We would like to see the copy. We would like to get a copy of the MOU that was signed between the National Assembly and the staff.
Okay, National Chairman, we would like to get a copy of the MOU that is signed between National Assembly and the staff. We would like to collect that one before we go back to you. Some other officials say here, this is another official, this is a total fight. Okay. Tell us, people are not talking anything they happen. Now what we want to hear now, what is the way out?
No.
It is very simple, madam.
Your name first. Your name first.
My name is Comrade Musa Alabi, Donor Vice President in charge of FCT. If you know what is going on, we don't touch it in 2018. Put this matter, they go make promise, they go forget. 2021, we sit down, they don't really condition of service. Okay, but the limitation of problem. Because that's an agreement, between this period and this period, we go pay with us. Between April 2021 with December 2021, they go pay us everything. They go to find that they want pay nothing, they go stop. They go to pay different language for us now. This person no approve, that person no approve. But we define that say National Assembly is on first line tax. Nobody tells National Assembly how to spend their money. We have never argued with them how they spend their money. Why you call the printer ministry stamp their due? They're going to close the big grammar. So we go sit down here, as my camera talk, we sit down here, we know they promote funds we they pay. And they get money they pay for other things. They pay for this one. And they get money they pay They give judge for office environment. Make them give staff money when they go touch. Unless you want to say they stop where you time they be on top of them. Make them get money to talk who they pay our students. We know how these students come out for road. If we don't take this challenge now, our children will grow up and face the same problem.
Okay.
So we can sit down here until they pay us.
Zonal Vice Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? I go send somebody with 200,000 naira to support you and make una buy water and other things. And what make una know say he get one contractor where I do mediation between him and the clerk of the National Assembly, Mr. Ojo. That man is dying, Mr. Chief Ezekwesili. I made the man to withdraw the case from court. And the clerk of the National Assembly assured me that something tangible will be done. This man supplied these bikes, power bikes to the National Assembly. He renovated a whole National Assembly block. He has done a lot of things for the National Assembly, yet just because of personal grudges where clerk of the National Assembly get against Chief Ezekwesili, the man has refused to pay Chief Ezekwesili. I want to say here on air categorically that Chief Ezekwesili should please find a place in his heart to forgive me, not to let go. That I promise him with my life I will fight the clerk of the National Assembly and the National Assembly until he gets justice. Because Mr. Ojo, the clerk of the National Assembly, told me to tell Mr. Chief Ezekwesili to go and withdraw the case. I stood on Chief Ezekwesili to withdraw the case. We withdrew the case. I took the documents to Chief Ojo in his office. We had meetings with Chief Mr. Ojo, the clerk of the National Assembly, twice in his office, only for me to hear that after the approval, the clerk made them remove most of the monies that was supposed to go to Chief Ezekwesili. The man has sold almost everything because of the pressure from pressure of the banks he has borrowed money from. Yes, sir.
But that same 2020 December, there was a supplementary budget that was passed by the federal government. They appropriated 25 billion naira to settle outstanding liabilities and staff liabilities of the National Assembly. And we down here, we never see that money. If they are not paying contractors, they are not paying staff. What is the kind of money?
Okay, Mr. Hayes.
Yes, sir.
I want to do a conference call with the Senate President Ahmed Lawan now.
Okay.
Or do you have somebody that is going to represent the National Assembly there? National Assembly. Only the union.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What when I go do as when they hear from the union now, make wanna approach the gate, introduce on ourselves, make the union open the gate for una, make una enter National Assembly, make una look for any big man, because this nobody there. Okay, una want the National Assembly staff. Una get all una principal numbers. Abi una no get? Una get, abi una no get? Why una no go get? Una do work? Okay, I dey challenge una now. Make una look for the number of the Senate President Ahmed Lawan right, and then Honorable Femi Bajamiala, the Speaker House of Reps. Make una call them, make una hear from them in order for us to balance. Once you are able to get them, just call us back, then we go back live on air so we can hear their own side of the story.
All right, sir.
Yes. Any other thing before we come back to the studio? Okay. Good morning, sir. Fine, thank you.
My name is Comrade Mohammed Usman. I'm the National President of the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria. Okay, what you going to tell us?
Quickly.
Actually, I cannot say more than what my colleagues say here. Everything what they say here, they speak to voice for National Assembly. Everything they tell you today, now the correct thing way they happen. And the action where we take today, now the Congress decision. So no one will say, no, 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 go home, open it. So all the katakata what happened today, this one not start today. He don't say. You know, they sometimes when you push monkey out of the tree, they continue to say, for your head. Now this thing will happen with that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, thank you, sir. When we are looking for the phone numbers of the Senate President and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, we'd like to go back to you. As soon as we get the number, we'll link up back to the studio so that we'll continue this conversation.
If you not get them in the next 10 minutes, let me know. I have all their numbers. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Make we appreciate them. Back to the studio now. My brothers, my sisters, if when I look down on a CC time, then they give us signal to do it to make we enter market. When we come back, we'll hear the full story from the auntie that took this my daughter to this family, and waiting she hear, and waiting she witness. Will they come?
Fighting here and there, we don't want it at all. Killing people today, tomorrow, we don't want it at all. And we don't want separation. You do your own, I do my own. Make you they go. No. We don't want that one.
We may quarrel and disagree, but let it be on the table of dialogue. No blood, chaos, war, violence. Let us stand with our nation as one people.
And we must also stand for the armed forces. They are our husbands and wives. They are our brothers and sisters.
Please support the armed forces,
whose lives are always on the front line to protect our nation. Nigeria is your own. Nigeria is mine. Nigeria is our own.
Our uniqueness is in our oneness. Our oneness is our strength.
This message is from the Defense Intelligence Agency, Information Operations.
When we are asleep in the night, they are awake. When we are awake in the morning, they are still awake. In the bush, air, land, and sea, every time, anytime, everywhere, they are our security forces. In season and out of season, standing in there for you and I, standing in there for our nation to keep Nigeria safe. Let us always support them. Let us pray for them. Let us help them to serve us better, to serve the nation better. Let us support the federal government of Nigeria. Together, we can weather the storm. For vital information, call
091 3590 4467.
My name na Madam Happiness of Happiness Computers. With the help of our ordinary president, HB don't give us HP laptop, Core i3, Core i5, Core i7, and Intel Celeron. And the price good well. We can't join fairly used laptops like the one where our ordinary president they use. You no go know whether a new one or fairly used, they clean well. And the price good. Make it come by your own. We have tablet for your children, for the adult. This one, where if your children do something good, will please you, you go buy, dash them. Anything when one make them study, you put them inside. And we conjoin some of these tablets with free mobile Wi-Fi. And this mobile Wi-Fi, 10 people feel use them in your house. You know if you say no data again. And this mobile Wi-Fi, if you buy from us too, we can't get desktop system. We can't get the one where they call all-in-one. We can't get printer. We can't get photocopy machine. We get accessories like flash drive, external hard drive, thermal printers. Many things where we no go finish.
Una welcome back. Madam Happiness Day for studio. She could talk the no, not immediately. She go talk the advert with her mouth. We need to hear from this our auntie that took this my daughter to this family. Auntie, over to you. Start afresh, ma. Auntie, Consultant Ike, talk to her now. Yes, huh?
Oh, hello, sir. I'm here.
Over to you. Start afresh.
Okay. I am Felicia's auntie. So I'm the one she came to stay with in 2018. So from my house, we went to my cousin's place in Egbeda, Ikeja, and just like she narrated, the kids saw her and they just
okay, go ahead.
The kids saw her and they were all playing together and all that. From there, they started pleading with me. Ngozi started pleading with me that I should allow her stay with them, that they will put her in school, they will train her, all that. So her mom too was pleading. So I told them that okay, they can put a call across to my mom and also the girl's mom. Whatever they decide, that I will bring her to their place. So I also asked the girl in question if she would like to stay with them, and she said yes. I asked her why. She said because of the kids. I said okay. So on the 4th of January 2019, she went there. That was when she started staying with them. And while I was in Lagos, most times I go there to visit them, to also check up on the girl. So, and everything was okay. I left Lagos in 2020. And that's the much I can say about the whole thing. And they were all living together till sometimes in April. My mom called that the girl's mom has been complaining that she does not speak with her daughter. That each time she calls her madam, Ngozi, that she does not take her calls and she does not return the calls either. And that she also heard that the girl said that we abandoned her, that she does not want to have anything to do with us. I said, okay, let me call Ngozi. I called her and I asked her what is going on. That this girl's mom said that she has not been able to speak with her daughter for some time. And each time she calls you, you don't pick her calls, you don't return her calls. What is going on? I need to know. And also, this is the comment I heard the little girl said, that she does not want to have anything to do with us again, that we abandoned her, that we did a wedding and we did not invite her. I said, why will she make that comment? What led to that? She said that she's not aware of that. Let her call her mother and then she will call me back. And she never called back. So my sister called me to tell me that she called her to apologize that every weekend they will call her and pass the phone to the girl so she can speak with her daughter. This was in April. I think they did it once or twice, and they stopped before the girl left the house in May this year. So she left the house. She was able to find her way to her mother's place in Benue State, Makurdi. And it was when I called her on the phone, I called her mom on the phone, and they passed the phone to her. I spoke with her, that she started narrating the story. Because I was asking her why she left the house. She said they beat her. I said, what did you do that led to the beating? She said, Auntie, it's a long story. But the main thing that made her run away was because the man was raping her. I said, who? She said Mr. Dallas was raping her. I asked her, how long has this thing been going on? She said it started in May 2021. And I said, and I asked her, we're in May 2022. She said yes. I asked her, how come you did not tell anybody? She said the man told her that if she ever say that to anybody, that he will kill her. I said, oh. And I asked her, before you left my house, I gave you my number. I wrote my number in a paper, and I told you, at any point you don't feel comfortable anymore, please call me, let me come and pick you. Did you try calling me? She said when she went there in 2019 that everything was just okay. 2020, everything was okay. So she felt relaxed, and she misplaced the number. That was why she could not call me. That this whole thing started in 2021. So I was able to ask her some questions, and when she finished saying, I went to NAPTIP. Even before I invited her to come to Abuja, because when she was able to find her way to Makurdi, her mom took her to a hospital. I think she stayed for 3 days or thereabout in the hospital. So after the whole medication, I invited her to Abuja. I'd already started going to NAPTIP to lay a complaint. You know, because when I was talking with her on the phone, I recorded my conversations with her. So it was the conversation I took to NAPTIP. I was able to write some things down. So they asked me to bring her to Abuja for medical reports and other things. So that was how she came to Abuja. So that's the much I can say.
Okay, thank you very much, my
Thank
sister.
you, sir.
We thank God, say NAPTIP people dey here. Make we hear waiting NAPTIP go talk. Give them microphone.
Hello, morning all.
Waiting be your name, sir?
My name, I'm Uzoma Ihedewa. Well, regarding the incident on ground, we just got the information now. Though the lady says she has been to NAPTIP before and laid a complaint on it.
This auntie herself, she been tell me, say, when she carried the matter go NAPTIP, they say they go call her. They no call her, they no call her. Then she say somebody call her one day, say him from NAPTIP, say whether she get the picture of this man in question. Madam, narrate the story now. You know be small girl, small pikin in fit express herself. Not be waiting you tell me yesterday be that? She's starting to herself. Okay. So she say somebody call her, say if from NAPTIP office for Lagos, may she send picture. She send picture. Then nothing. She say, I don't forget some things where she tell me when. Okay, madam.
Sir?
Waiting be the one where you tell me about your experience with NAPTIP.
Okay, I reported the matter and they referred me to. They asked me.
You reported the matter in which of the NAPTIP offices?
NAPTIP office, Abuja here. Yes, sir. So they said that they will need the girl to come down. That I will have to take her to General Hospital Buhari for medical report, which I did. I took her to General Hospital, and they said they were going to send the result to NAPTIP when they sent the request.
You say, now you talk, say, after they do the test, you won't collect the result. They say they're not going to give you the result.
Exactly what I'm saying. Yes, they said they won't give me the result. They will send the result directly to NAPTIP when they send them a request for the result.
And I ask you, say, what if to say, as an individual, you carry girl, go, make the drone test, they go to say they're not going to give you the result? I've been a NAPTIP carry the girl, go there.
Not the NAPTIP that took the girl. I'm the one that took the girl.
So why they go talk say they not go give you the result?
So I don't know.
Okay, I just want me to you say you can't talk, say somebody can't call you from Lagos.
Yes, sir. A number called me from Lagos that that they got a report from me. I said yes. About so person. I said yes. So they asked me if I have a picture of the man. I said yes. So they gave me a WhatsApp number. I sent the pictures to. This thing happened on a Wednesday. So they said they were going to get back to me.
Hold the line, please.
And I waited. I didn't get any feedback from them. So on Monday, the upper week, I called a director from NAPTIP to ask him the situation of things that I haven't heard from them. So he told me that I should hold on, let him call and get back to me. He called me back to tell me that they have arrested Mr. Dallas and his wife, Ngozi.
When?
On Friday.
Why didn't they inform you?
Exactly what I asked him. I said, why didn't they inform me?
And even
he said that he just
alleged,
called Lagos now.
the alleged victim.
He said that he just called Lagos now, and they told him that they were arrested on Friday.
Okay, thank you very much. NAPTIP, over to you. When I hear the direction where the thing go, now the first time where I go, they disappointed by NAPTIP be this very first time. You've been doing very, very well, and I hope you will take advantage of this opportunity to correct this mistake that has happened. Let's appreciate NAPTIP first of all. Make we hear it from the Organ of Rapid Response. Mr. Magnus, good morning, sir. They call me. Hello, Mr. Magnus, good morning, sir.
My ordinary, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ordinary, I'm fully aware of the matter we did before you now.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, I was outside the country when the case came, and immediately my officers called me, and I told them, first of all, what we do is that when a survivor comes to us, the interest of that survivor first. What I mean by that is that since it's a rape case, you will go for medicals. And like the lady said there, medicals are not supposed to be for her. They will not. We go to where we call referral center in Buhari. Okay. It's called SAC, Sexual Assault Referral Center. If we don't use that, there are other medical facilities like the Worcester General Hospital, the police clinic, and the rest of them. The medicals are not given to them. It's our case file. And when that one happened, and my officer said, yeah, they've gone for medical. Immediately, I now called the zonal commander of Lagos. Zonal commander of Lagos arrested the suspect, the man and the wife. And they've given their statement. Yeah.
But you see, the complaint where the auntie make, she be complainant. Now she carry the small girl come. As NAPTIP arrest, are they not supposed to be in the know of the effort that has been put in place?
Ordinary, you're fully right. And she's entitled, it's a right to know because there's what we call feedback mechanism. Okay? Now, at the time that this case was, sent to Lagos for them to handle, as I'm talking to you now, Lagos is also supposed to now give us a feedback, which, as I'm talking to you now, the feedback is already, almost with us here because the officer we sent to Lagos is coming with the case file.
Okay.
And we also said that they will also transfer the suspect. We want to see the suspect here in Abuja.
Okay.
The suspect with the
Let's appreciate them.
So, and when we are done with that, the lady is her right, sir. As a matter of fact, the Director General frowns at not giving feedback.
Okay.
If you don't give a feedback, it's a credible offense
Thank
in
you.
our office here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, I actually send those my officers so that they can just go, let the girl and the auntie come. We'll take them for sand. Look at even the responses that we've gotten from Lagos.
Okay.
And they should know, yes, sir.
Thank you very
They
much,
should
Mr.
know.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Make we appreciate NAPTI. Thank you. Thank you. My brothers, my sisters, if when I looked at an assistant time done, they give us signal to do things. Signal make we begin pack kaya come out for studio. Now the little way we go fit take be that. Now, may God Almighty make it easy for us. May God Almighty make it easy for us. May God Almighty make it easy for us. My brothers, my sisters, okay, we get called from the good barrister with a good heart. Good morning, yes, sir.
Good morning, my Mr. President. Sir.
Yes, sir.
I know you have not called for contribution on this issue, and we will not like to impose any contribution on you now. But I want to quickly observe that this case, the entire world is interested in knowing the
outcome
of this case. I think we should advise NAPTI, if it is per week briefing, they should be giving us report on this case.
Okay,
we want to know what Nigerian government will do on this case.
Okay.
Everybody is interested.
Yes, sir.
Must not allow something like this to continue.
Okay, sir.
Must not. If you don't have a wife, you have a daughter. You don't have a daughter, you have sisters. You have aunties. Or just think of this thing happening to your own blood. What will you do? This is our president. We should impress it on NAPTI that we need the feedback, weekly feedback on this issue. May God help us, sir.
Amen. Barrister Adams.
Yes, sir.
I want to nominate you as one of the lawyers of this girl.
Mr. President, wholeheartedly.
Thank you.
Sir.
Let's appreciate it.
Wholeheartedly, sir. Wholeheartedly, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
My brothers, my sisters, if when I looked at an assistant time done, they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to the van. No, they go. So, any update in the studio? NAPTI people, Susan, you go follow here, make una follow back. NAPTI, they go with them to their office. Make una follow this side. Make una follow this side. Yes, that lady we talk say her husband from Zaria. The husband come yesterday.
Yes,
the lady they here now.
Yes, sir.
Make we hear the two of them. Oh yeah. Inakwana. Sorry, I will use Hausa, then I go translate. Inakwana.
Lafiya lau.
Sunanki.
Fatima Abdullahi.
Wane ne wannan da ke zaune kusa da ke?
Mijina.
I asked her what her name. She said Fatima Abdullahi. I say, who be that person where she done near her? She said, na her husband. Menene damuwar da ke tafe da ke? Will it be her complaint?
Damuwa na da shi. Ya mun abokiyan zama ne, kuma abokiyan zaman na ba ta bani abinci ranar girkinta, kuma ya san da hakan. Bai mata magana, bai iya komai da ita. kuma a gina ranar girki na wai ya ce ya manta ma a ɗaki na yake ya wuce ɗakin ta ya je ya kwana.
Okay, she say ke ce farko ko ita ce farko?
Ni ce.
So in get she be the first wife, in get second wife, and wancan ta girme ki ko kin girme mata?
Ta girme ni.
Sosai?
Eh.
So he say this man, now she be first wife for now, and then he marry another second wife, we senior her by far. And make una no remember forget now the age of 16, according to her, they marry her out to this man. She say, you know, say timetable they did for house where many wives dey. So on the day where the second wife go cook, she know they give her food, and he know they if he do anything. And she say when he beat her turn for him to sleep in her room, he go forget, he go the other woman room, he go come tell her saying forget say na her turn. So say me kuma
shine kuma ni dama ni tun farko ni ba san shi nake ba, iyayena ne suka haɗa da shi, kuma sanatin da ya samu goyon baya a gurin su, in ya min abu na je can na gaya musu ba su mushi komai ba, dai su kara dauka na su kara mai da ni gidan shi sai da ke ni.
She say in the first place no be say she like him, say na first they force her carry give am, and because he get support from her family, her father don die, na the half brothers and her senior brothers from the same father, the same mother, and the other rooms. Now they go as she carry cry come now, so then go bundle her, come give back to the man house. So say me chiche so.
Neither so working.
Okay, she say all she needs is divorce, but make we hear from the man. Megira, karbi microphone. Sunanka.
Dauda Musa.
Sashi kusa da bakinka da Allah.
Dauda Musa.
Dauda Musa.
Yes sir.
Kaji abin da ta ce.
Na ji abin da ta ce sa.
I ask him whether in here within she talk. He say yes in here. I want ask him which one be true and which one no be true. Wanne ne gaskiya wanne ne ba gaskiya ba?
To wanda ta gaya na farko ta ce uwar abokin zanta bata abinci. Ni da ba zama nake yi ba ko da yaushe a gida, amma abinci kullum ina ba su.
He say the first one where she talk, sorry, the first one where she talk say her junior wife no they give her food. He say to he know they stay a person where they travel, but in they provide food for them. He no say but ita bata taba kawo maka kara.
Bata taba kawo man kara ba, amma ita wacce abokiyar zaman ta yi abinci ba ta sa mata ba wannan din, sai ta ce man wani wanta ta yi abinci ba ta sa man abinci ba.
Waye ta kawo kara?
Ita wancan ɗayan. Ta yi abinci
wannan ta yi abinci ba ta bata
ba. Sai ce to ki yi haƙuri, in ne ma zan ne gobe zan sa mata ba, na ce ki yi haƙuri ki sa mata abinci.
He said the other wife this one waiting for studio never complained before.
Okay.
He say but the other wife don't ever complain, say this one cook, she no give am food.
Okay. To sai yace to katta da Allah ta yi haƙuri
sai me she no
ba na san damuwa.
Sai in go settle.
Ina na Abuja ma kenan abin ya faru.
In dai Abuja here, they dey for Zaria.
Sai na kyale sai ce to shikenan. To washe gari sai ta wannan ta tafi gidansu.
The following day this one come go her family house.
Bayan na je koma gidansu na je sami iyayen ta ce to ga fati suka ce damuwan ga sai na ce ta zo gina ce to lafiya ta ce a'a. Da ga ku problem tsakanin da ita suka ce a'a, ita ta ce ba ta da damuwa tsakanin da ita. Damuwan ta abokiyar zaman ta yi abin ta sata sai ce to ni ga abin da na sani. A ga yaman. Amma tun da haka ne a yi haƙuri. Ni zan je in tsawatar. Maga wannan shiru ya ka tura yayana waliyi na akan gidansu aka ce za ta dawo, zuwa can sai aka dawo da ita. To ni ban san abin da yake faruwa ba, su yayyinta ashe suna jin zafinta saboda tana zaune a gidansu tana fita yawo haka ta je banan to bayan sun dawo ta gidana sai suka bige ta.
Okay. He say after that incident, she come run go her family house. He can go meet them. I asked them what she tell them about the problem. They talk say she no talk say any problem there, and then in can talk say see waiting in discover. By and large, they come carry her go back to the house because why they come beat her. Why them beat her be say when she dey for house say she dey waka they come out for house.
To bayan haka sai suka zo suka kira ni again, muka zo da su da iyayenta suka ce ta ji tsoron Allah ta ga me ke damunta. Ta ce ta bata da problem da ni, damuwanta kawai kishi abokin zamanta in ta bata. Sai kanin mu sai wani daga cikin iyayenta sai ce to shikenan damuwa, ta ce shikenan damuwa, babu ta ce babu wani, sai ta ce sai okay sai ta ce akwai kuɗi tana biya, sai ya ce a'a maganan kuɗi a matsayina na mahaifinki na kashe maganan kuɗi.
Tana bin ka bashi da gaske?
Ni ba ta bina.
She say she the husband they owe money, but the father the person wey be say na him give her hand out in marriage, talk say him don deserve that owe him.
Ne mashi bayani ya ce tsakanin da Allah ba ta bina ko naira, na san kuma zan mutu Allah zai tambaye ni. Sai ya ce a'a tsakanin mata da miji ba wannan.
Wani irin aiki kake yi?
Ina site work ne.
Site work.
Yes,
kai bricklayer ne ko mason?
Duka ina yi, ba wanda ba na yi. Ina karban aiki ma kan contract haka dan za a fita da foundation gida ko abu haka ana babba ne shi.
Yanzu dai me kake so?
To ai shine nake gaya maka abin da ya faru, sai baban ta ce to shikenan, sai shikenan ta ce to dan Allah zan annaban magana wance gobe in Allah ya kai miki tafi gida kuma ɗakin mijinki shine rufin asirinki shine komai naki. Mun ban nan na wuce na je na zaman ta'aziya ne a yayin da ya rasu, sai aka kira ni aka ce Fati ta samu mata ta zo guri na Abuja. Sai ni ban koma Abuja ba.
Shine wannan zuwan da ta yi.
Shine wannan zuwan ta yi.
Yanzu me kake so malam?
To yanzu abin da ke so ta ce tana so in sauke mata ko ba haka ba, kuma ni a matsayina na mijinta suka bani amana iyayenta. Abin da nake so da koma in Allah ta koma aure nufi na Allah. Akwai idan ka mutuwa ne in Allah ya kawo kan shi ya kawo karke kenan, ba mutum inda zai duk inda ke son abu. In Allah ya yi da rabon aure da kana da ita, Allah za a mafi alkhairi. In kuma rabuwan ne shine haka, shi ma Allah za a mafi alkhairi.
Allah amin.
Yawa amma da ma ta koma wajen iyayenta hankalinta su kwanta.
To
yawa.
Okay. In the talk say a major concern now for her to go back to her parents, say at least may their mind they at rest, and then in talk say if she go back in go marriage now something where God they make it happen. The one will not go happen no matter how hard you like them. They say it be like death, it must happen. The good barrister with the good heart, I beg, I won't make you intervene on one marriage matter where we they do now.
Yes,
you get run away from Zaire and the husband there for Abuja here. I don't know that you follow what we discuss on air. Okay, so I beg, if you know they too busy, make you can't intervene because now something way border on Islamic jurisprudence.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Make we appreciate Barrister Adams. Akwai wanda zai zo yanzu wani lauya ne za san yadda aka fito ma al'amarin Allah yadda. Thank you very much. My brothers, my sisters, if you now looked on a system time done, they give us signal to do it in signal, make we pack Kaya come up for studio. Which other update we get quickly so that
okay, the next update we get now from the woman where alleged say her brother-in-law carry the property of her, the money where they pay her
this one go long because now only 2 minutes we get we remain.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your blood they hot. You go learn to respect yourself. They carry paper up and down. Please respect yourself. Respect yourself. on behalf of everybody waiting for inside the open air studio, with special apology to Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission. We have the gentle daddy on radio, Madam Hoha, and Ever Smiling. Una waiting.
Bye.